Don't procrastinate or wait for the perfect moment. The most important moment is now. Time keeps moving. The world doesn't stop, and opportunities won't wait forever. So, smile brightly, love wholeheartedly, chase your dreams, speak your mind confidently, and embrace challenges with courage. Life is like a passing breeze, so live it to the fullest and cherish every moment while you can. A passionate woman, Sandra Hart spent 7 years building her YouTube channel. When she first started, she shared her thoughts and personal experiences, but everything gradually changed over time. She grew, and so did her channel. Day by day, she realized that she was not just creating content, but also inspiring those around her. Gradually, a clearer purpose took shape within her, helping people over 60 live a more meaningful and fulfilling life. She felt as if she was being guided down this path, a path that brought value to others and gave her a deep sense of fulfillment. Now, as she welcomes her audience to her channel, Sandra is more than just a YouTuber. She is a source of motivation, a companion, ready to share her experiences and encourage those stepping into a new chapter of life. About a year ago, Sandra gradually came to an important realization. It wasn't just people over 60 who pondered the meaning of life. Questions about true value, what is truly worth pursuing, were not confined to any specific age group. She noticed that her audience wasn't just older adults, but also 18-year-olds searching for direction, middle-aged individuals overwhelmed by responsibilities, and even people in their 80s still seeking purpose for the remainder of their lives. This made her reflect more deeply. When we are young, we often set grand goals, but are they truly important? Do the things society pushes us to achieve? Career success, fame, wealth, bring lasting happiness? Or are there other simpler, yet more enduring values that truly shape a meaningful life? She started posing these questions to her audience, encouraging them to reflect. If you are 18, 30, or even 50, what do you think is the most important thing in life? Are you certain that what you are pursuing today will bring you joy and peace in the future? These very questions helped Sandra expand her perspective, not to focus solely on a specific age group, but to reach anyone yearning to discover what truly matters in life. At 86, Sandra looks back on her life with deeper insight than ever before. If there is one thing she could tell young people, it would be this: what seems important today may not hold the same value as you move further along life's journey. When she was young, Sandra was also focused on herself. She worried about building a career, earning enough to live comfortably, and finding a life partner to share the ups and downs of life. Those things, undeniably, were important. But only as time passed did she realize that every experience, every success and failure shaped who she became. Each stage of life is not just about achieving a goal, but also an opportunity to grow and learn. She hopes that young people understand, no matter their age, that the most important thing is not chasing the expectations of others, but truly living. To live fully, not just skimming the surface of life like stones skipping across a pond, but daring to dive in, to feel the cool water rushing against their skin, to fill their lungs with the scent of the ocean, of freedom. Sandra never saw life as something that revolved solely around herself. As a single mother, she quickly realized that her responsibility to her children was also a powerful driving force that pushed her forward. She set bigger goals for them, worked tirelessly to achieve success, and sought opportunities to build a better future. But in the end, she understood that success is measured by what we accomplish and how we love, connect with others, and dare to live a meaningful life. When Sandra finally reached the goals she had once dreamed of, a stable career, financial security, a life that many would envy, she paused, asking, "Is this all there is?" Had the long journey she had traveled truly led her to complete happiness? When old age slowly knocked on her door, Sandra realized Life wasn't just about success or money. While those things were important, they were merely pieces of a much larger picture. Wealth and fame could never fill the empty spaces in one's soul if a person didn't truly understand what they were living for. Now, as she looks back on the years that have passed, Sandra understands that one of life's greatest treasures is the ability to truly live. Not just to exist or chase expectations, but to discover one's meaning and passion. She realizes that life isn't measured by how many times we succeed, but by the moments we feel truly alive. The times we pour our hearts into what we love, the deep connections we form with others, and the experiences that make us feel whole from within. And that, above all, is what truly matters. When Sandra first created her YouTube channel, she never imagined it would lead her to where she stands today. In the beginning, it was just a small space for her to share her thoughts and personal stories without any expectation that it could have a significant impact. But then, about 3 years ago, everything started to change. Her channel suddenly grew, not because of flashy content or trending topics, but because she began speaking about things that truly mattered, things that resonated deeply with both herself and her audience. She was no longer just telling stories. She was sharing lessons and wisdom accumulated over decades of life. She talked about the mistakes that helped her grow, the moments that made her realize what was truly valuable, and the things she wished she had known earlier. She was no longer just a storyteller. She became a friend, a mentor, and a guiding voice for people of all ages. The comments and messages from her viewers made her realize that what she was sharing wasn't just a collection of personal stories, but messages of understanding and encouragement that so many people were searching for. That connection completely transformed her path, turning her YouTube channel from a simple hobby into a mission, a place to inspire and help others find meaning in their lives. Sandra has always believed that every passing day is a gift, a lesson she learned through the ups and downs of life. If there were one piece of advice she could share with everyone, regardless of their age, it would be this: cherish each day as if it were your last. She understands that when people are young, they often feel as if time is limitless. At 18 or 20, it's easy to put off dreams, thinking there's a lifetime ahead to accomplish them. But Sandra wants people to realize that waking up every morning is an opportunity to live fully. Instead of letting time slip away meaninglessly, she encourages them to ask themselves, what can I do today to make this day worthwhile? How many people can I help? What new thing can I learn? Because if you live with that mindset now, you won't look back with regret by the time you reach 40 or 50. You won't wish you had loved, challenged yourself, or lived with a greater purpose. Instead, you will be proud of a life well lived, a life where each day was embraced and given meaning in the best way possible. Sandra believes that happiness doesn't come from waiting for a perfect moment in the future, but from what you do with the present. And that begins with the smallest choices every single day. Sandra has always believed that life is a series of new chapters, with each decade marking a different journey. She often says that she changes every 10 years. She steps onto a new path and discovers things she never imagined. The experiences, lessons, and even challenges she has faced have guided her through each stage of life, and she has never feared change. With her YouTube channel, Sandra no longer cares about numbers, how many views, likes, or whether a video goes viral. The only thing that matters to her now is the impact she can have on others. She doesn't share her story for fame, but to help, inspire, and make someone out there, even just one person, feel that they are not alone on their journey. She wants people to understand that life becomes meaningful when we learn to live in the present. Breathe in each day fully, embrace every moment, and appreciate the simple yet precious things around us. Every day, do something good. It doesn't have to be a grand gesture. Sometimes a warm smile, A kind word or a small act of kindness brightens someone's day. Sandra believes that when we help others feel better about themselves, we also give ourselves a gift, a sense of joy, connection, and the realization that we are living a meaningful life. And for her, that is what truly matters. She constantly reminds herself and those around her that life isn't just about an individual. It's not only about what we achieve or the personal dreams we pursue, but also about relationships and how we connect with the world. Life is about family, friends, and even the neighbors we may have never truly paid attention to. Yet, they are still part of our journey. She believes everyone is born with a purpose, a reason for being, but not everyone realizes it right away. Sometimes, it takes a lifetime to discover one's true meaning. Sandra spent many years chasing success as society defines it, but it was only when she began sharing and helping others that she finally felt a deep sense of fulfillment. She also understands that every person possesses a unique talent, big or small. It might be the ability to listen and comfort others, or a special skill in art, science, or any field. What matters is not the size of the talent, but how you use it. Sandra always encourages people. Don't waste the gift you've been given. Cherish it, nurture it. Whatever it may be, use it to make the world a better place. It could be through helping someone, inspiring others, or simply bringing joy to those around you. Because when you give, you also receive, not just in material ways, but in the deep satisfaction and happiness that comes from knowing you've made a difference, no matter how small, in this life. There were times when even Sandra felt exhausted and discouraged. She asked herself, "Why am I still here on YouTube?" There were moments when she seriously considered stopping, quitting this work to spend more time with her family, traveling, and enjoying the rest of her life in peace. She thought about letting go of everything and living a simple life without worrying about content, sharing, or inspiring anyone. But then, a profound realization slowly took shape within her. She recognized that she had found her true purpose, and the strange thing was, she had discovered it through YouTube. She never imagined that this platform would become such an important part of her life, but as it turned out, it was the very path that led her to a mission she had always carried in her heart. Throughout her life, no matter what job she held, Sandra had always been the person people turned to for advice. Friends, colleagues, and even those who had only met her a few times felt comfortable sharing their worries and struggles with her. Even in her marriage, this trait sometimes caused tension. Her husband occasionally grew frustrated when her colleagues frequently called, seeking guidance. But instead of seeing it as a burden, Sandra gradually realized that this was what she was meant to do. She hadn't realized that she had always carried this mission within her until she stood in front of the camera, sharing her experiences with thousands, then millions of people. And that was when she understood. This is my passion. This is how I can help others. She wants to deliver a powerful message to everyone from this realization. Don't waste time. Find what truly excites you and what makes your life feel more meaningful. Live each day to the fullest, not just for yourself, but for those around you. When you help others and share the value of your own experiences, you don't just guide them, you also find yourself along the way. Sandra deeply understands the pressures that content creators on YouTube face. She knows the anxiety of watching view counts, wondering if a video is engaging enough, or if it will go viral. She too once fell into that trap, getting caught up in numbers, algorithms, and the expectations of success on the platform. But over the years, she realized that the most important thing isn't the number of viewers or the level of fame. It's the value a creator can bring to someone else's life. She wants to send a message to those embarking on their creative journey. Don't let yourself be consumed by meaningless pressures. Don't lose your passion over numbers on a screen. The most precious thing YouTube offers isn't fame, it's opportunity. The opportunity to share your talents, experiences, and meaningful insights with the world. Not everyone has a platform to make their voice heard, but if you do, cherish it. Take this opportunity and make the most of it. Create content that you are proud of. Share what is most authentic to you, and let passion be your guide. Because in the end, what truly matters isn't how many followers you have, but how much of a difference you've made. Sandra believes life cannot be postponed or put on hold while waiting for the perfect moment. Now is all we have, and if we don't live fully in this moment, we may forever miss the chance to do something truly meaningful. For her, YouTube is not just a platform for sharing content. It is a spiritual home, a place where people can find connection, understanding, and the encouragement they need to keep moving forward on their journey. She is always grateful for the viewers who take the time to join her, listen to her stories, and reflect on life together. Every view and every comment is more than just a number. It's proof that so many people out there are also searching for meaning, striving to live a more fulfilling life. Sandra understands that sometimes everyone feels lonely or lost in this vast world. But she wants people to remember, you are never alone. No matter where you are or how challenging life may seem, there is always a wonderful community here, filled with compassion, ready to listen, share, and support you with kindness and understanding. Thank you for spending your time with me in today's video. Your presence, even just briefly, means so much to us. I hope Sandra's story has brought you some inspiration, a little motivation, or simply a peaceful moment amid life's busy pace. If you enjoyed this content and want to continue exploring meaningful values in life with me, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Not only will it ensure you don't miss future videos, but it will also help us build a growing community where you will always be heard, understood, and welcomed with an open heart. Most importantly, you should always remember that you are not alone. No matter where you are, people are always willing to listen, support you, and share meaningful moments. You belong to a wonderful community where compassion and love are always present. Take good care of yourself and embrace each day to the fullest. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Wishing you health, happiness, and endless joy.